Yo. Back again.
Follow.
Do you want to wait? Pregnant pause? No?
Hey.
Why do they call it pregnant pause anyway?
I don't know. Who's pregs?
Hey. Not me.
I mean,
Not us.
was it a possibility?
Hey, man.
It could be.
It's a new day, isn't it? Anything's possible.
Can you say hello, please?
Hi, guys. Hi, Chrissy.
Hi, follow.
Are you in my mood today?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just for the listeners, me and Chrissy was having our sibling rivalry before we started recording and that. The fake hate and like this time she loves me the most.
Fair enough.
No?
Yeah.
Can you confirm or deny these allegations?
Yeah, bare love.
Bare love.
Bare love.
The worst is this happens to all the girls when they start hanging out with a man and they become as bad as us, if not worse. You say, yeah, bare love.
Yeah, done now.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, bare love. Blue love heart.
You right?
Blue.
Face front. Yeah.
Nah, don't give me the blue.
We had this chat. You can't give us blue love heart.
No, that's Wilson it, because that's what you like to do.
Yeah, that is Foles' bag.
Yeah. So what again?
I be like, love, bro. Give him a red heart, and man gives me a blue one.
Blue.
Are you sick?
Dash me on the M25
guys,
because what's left?
Sorry.
You want me dead?
So I'll close out the year strong. It's bare red love hearts.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm waiting.
Good morning love heart. Just
Yeah.
unnecessarily.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm waiting
Yeah,
on
just
you.
do that with Chrissy.
So what was the point of saying what you just said then?
Just, reciprocate properly, innit?
Oh, okay. So if you...
Yeah.
Fair.
Not every day. Come on, man.
This other man who can't heal, man. Well, you don't have every day.
Oh God, open your heart to love. Please.
Good morning, bro. Well, I love her every day.
Remember myself, I've been thinking of you. I sometimes forget the stuff we be saying. When I see the tweets, I'm like, we really said that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Wow.
be saying stuff. We know about you.
Me?
Yeah.
That was your quote. Fair enough.
So mine?
Yeah.
Okay. Chris, you've had some quotables as well, so you have, yeah.
Okay. But
I'll just search the hashtag and just to find them and that. But you be saying some stuff. It goes under the radar because me and Vans have got a reputation, but you be saying some stuff as well.
so the key thing to take away from this is that you and Vans have a reputation. So now we can
Wait,
introduce
why am
our
I in
guest.
this?
Well, you
That's
haven't even
what
confirmed what
Foles
reputation is. You just jump in the gun.
But come
Well,
on,
no
No one
for
quotes my
Pardi.
phrases.
we know what the implication
Don't do that.
They quote Chrissy's though. Chrissy Hive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have, you got a hive, man. A whole hive.
Okay, I feel like we should introduce our guest.
No, I was building up to it. Look,
Okay.
this is a season, but look how
No,
he's
because you
sitting.
started talking about me and it was too much. Come on.
I'd like to say hashtag off the cuff pod.
Come on.
We are back. A good honest conversation, never hurt anyone.
Yes.
If you're listening for the first week, my name is Fols Forever.
I'm Mr. Vans.
We've got the Chrissy Hive in the building.
Chrissy Hive.
AK Big Riz. Young Gene.
Come on.
You were doing so well.
No?
You were doing so well.
Okay, man like Jeanette. Shouts out to you.
Hi,
She's here.
Paula.
Yeah.
Hi, Chris. And we got a guest in the building.
Yeah.
Podcaster, author, all black today as well, ready for war. I love it. Derek's in the building with us.
Hey.
Mostly Lit podcast. Back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah.
Back in the day. Wow, what a time.
It was really out here hustling the podcast streets.
Hustling. Oh, I mean, it felt like we were all collectively starting out.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun. It was good times, man.
Yeah.
At the beginning, it was fun. Yeah,
That's when we did it for passion.
yeah.
What are you doing it for now?
That's what it was about, passion.
Yeah, no, that's when it was like, yeah, you could man will shout, y'all, can you come into my podcast? Now it's like, bro.
You don't know they're asking me for a report in the morning and you're
Yeah.
talking about podcasting.
Not because it was a proper thriving scene because we all like really connected at the podcast festival. That would have been
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. I forgot all about that.
2017, I think it was.
2017?
That was at 2017, yeah.
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 Damn, 6 years ago.
Damn.
Fuck. It's a long time.
Yeah, man. Young faces and that.
Slim.
Yeah.
Chrissy, let's speak for yourself.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. But no, it's good to see you. I know it's been long overdue.
Yeah.
We've had Hallex on as well.
Alex Holmes.
You're on now. We need now is to get Ray on as well. And then we've got the
Oh,
Yeah.
full house,
I
innit?
thought Ray had been on already.
No,
Nah.
when she sees this or hears this, yeah, it's going to be fuming.
Yeah, she's going to be
I
like,
thought you'd been on. Okay.
yeah. I mean, it was just one of those ones where we tried to arrange.
Yeah.
But, you know,
yeah.
Look how long
like
it's
I was saying
taken.
to Foles, we tried to arrange this 5 years ago.
Yeah, so.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it happens.
Look, it
5
sounds so
years.
bad when we say 5 years, isn't it?
So those of you asking
But
me,
lockdown
like,
in
oh,
between
when
as
am I
well. We
coming
haven't
on
seen
the
each
pod?
other. Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
We saying you got to earn it. No?
Bro, I mean, like, there's like a lot of backdated sort of guests because we've kind of like always spoken about it, but it just never came to
Do
fruition.
you guys have that, your individual like list of people that like, you feel like it's long overdue for them to come on? Because I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because especially like obviously lockdown, and then if you are someone that's maybe not like either you kind of go ghost on socials, or you're not like outside as much.
Yeah.
I see this clip of a guy called Mr. Shoni who's saying like business is outside, and there is a benefit of being outside on like certain events, network. Obviously, there's the fake networking, but like being outside does help if you're trying to do something like this.
Yeah.
Because there's people that you're going to bump into.
Yeah, true.
That like when I see you in person, like,
Yo,
you can't
link
air
up,
my
G.
DM in the flesh, innit?
Oh,
And
When you
vice
see
versa.
someone that you ain't seen in time, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll link up." We're never linking up.
ever. ever.
yeah,
need
but
that
man, I
real-
shout you though. Like,
I think a lot of it
never
comes from a
happens.
good place, but it's just like
it does, but
It does come from a good place. I got caught out doing that once. I bumped into this girl from school, and I was like, "Oh my god, like I ain't seen you in ages." Like, what you saying? I was like, "You know what? We need to link up." I was like, "Give me your number." She just looks at me like, "Derek, man, you ain't gonna call me. I'm not giving you my number." It's good to see you though.
do you know what?
she's ice cold, you know.
Do you
I
know
was
what?
like, you know
She's
what?
strict.
Fair enough, you know.
Yeah, no, you know, let's
She
I was like,
stood on
fair enough.
business.
let's talk about women being strict, because that's a bit strict still.
She stood on business.
That's a bit strict still.
I mean, she was like, "There's no point of you having my number
Yeah,
if you're not going to call. If you, I
know.
know that you're not going to call, and you know it too. You just said,
I
it.
could text. No?
yeah.
"Oh, nice seeing you." Like,
She wasn't even rude about it. She was just like, "Come on, D, come on."
So, like,
Wake
let's-
up.
Let's not be
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly.
yeah,
Can
let's
we
be
be for real?
Yeah, let's be for real.
I hear it, man. You know what? Fair play. I hear it, man.
She said BFFR, boy.
BFFR.
Wow.
Chrissy's bag. No? Too early? It's about 10 minutes in, man. We gotta get to it.
Okay, cool.
Bro,
yeah.
that's an acronym that I'm adopting. Sorry.
Oh, yeah?
Absolutely, it's
BFFR.
effective.
It's official. We stolen the women's lingo, man.
Bro,
What's
it's
it mean?
effective.
BFFR. What's that
Be
mean?
fucking
Be
for
fucking
real.
for real.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Wow.
Right.
A lot of emphasis on the
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
Jesus.
I was trying to convey the what's the word I'm looking for? The feeling behind the acronym. I did it
Power
well, no?
behind it.
Yeah,
No,
is
no, I
this
hear you.
like
I hear you.
emphasis? Like be
Yeah.
fucking for real.
Ah,
Yeah,
You're looking directly at me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there.
Hey, ho.
Yeah. How's everyone doing now? We all good?
yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good to see everyone. This
Feeling good,
episode
feeling good.
417, 418,
418.
418.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Trenches, man.
We out here. We out in these podding streets.
I'm telling you, not know right now. I'm definitely having at least 1 week off before the end of the year because Christmas is around the corner. I'm having
Oh.
at least 1 week off. That week of Christmas, you better listen something old.
Bro, there was a text message pending, boy. I was gonna be like, "Foles."
I don't know what you're doing, but I'm not there.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah. You not enjoy your break?
What about your break? No?
Yeah, I'm really gonna be relaxing.
Oh, like, are you one of them superstitious people that you don't want to, like, you're Nigerian, you don't want to tell people when you're going away and stuff? Because you can edit this out.
I mean, I guess they know now.
Oh, listen,
Um,
they can edit this out.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean, you
gonna
don't
be.
have to say where.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm gonna be enjoying my life.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so me and Vans and Chrissy will be on a break towards the end of the year.
yeah.
We'll confirm the dates.
Somewhere by a fireplace.
Yeah, maybe a week or two. We deserve, man, innit?
Actually,
Yeah,
what am I
It's
talking
about
about?
5.
honestly, I was just gonna let you land. Aspirational living. Go for
It was just like, you
Just
know,
giving
the
MLS
festive period. You know, you associate fireplace. No,
Yeah, nice.
I don't know why I associate fireplace
you
because
guys
I've never. I live on a block. I've never had a fireplace.
No, I was looking at you like, this nigga lying.
Yeah,
What did you say, Alec? What did you say, Derek, sorry?
I was saying, do you guys normally take like time off around Christmas?
I don't think we ever have.
You know
Like-
I think we did last year.
Only due to like an illness.
Either illness
You'll pop
or
down.
like maybe the place we're recording out of might be shut that week, innit?
Right.
I think
Yeah.
it was,
Because we even did like an extra episode during a festive period. No,
we just catting, bro. Just catting to record. But it was good though.
When you say
Because
Yeah.
you know, it's because you
It
got
was.
the like end of year wrap up. Obviously, it's always nice to have the episode just before Christmas. That's good. And
Like,
then like
you know.
yeah, albums of the year, moments of the year, all that stuff in it. So
yeah, because if you don't like your family during Christmas, like you could just go into your room and listen to us.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
I don't know where you was going with that, but yeah,
But
you landed.
Yeah,
you
he always
landed.
gets there.
You landed strong.
Good
Oh,
job.
man, come on, man.
Yeah.
I love that for us. But where should we start off this week? Because I know there's a lot on the agenda. Super duper music heavy this week.
Sorry, before we start, there's something on my heart.
Okay.
Your barber,
Yeah.
does he offer the spray service?
No. What are you trying to imply here?
I wanted to know.
Wait, what?
No,
As soon as she's referenced the barber, I knew something was coming.
Are you crazy?
no, that's fine. I just wondered.
Hey, man, these ones. Are you crazy?
I didn't need to ask the question because that answer answered my next question. So,
So is that you trying to imply that this lineup is very sharp? Is it very pronounced?
yeah,
Did I walk in like the room shape up first?
yeah.
Is-
Careful, you might cut bitches if you turn too fast.
I mean, we don't use that word here. If that's how you want to speak.
Oh, yeah. He's like, we.
I'm trying that brand new today.
I was trying to tell you that. Can I not try it?
Rebrand.
Yeah, rebrand.
Fair.
My rebrand's only last for like 1 week.
I said we're going mainstream.
You know what it takes to go mainstream. Are you ready for that pressure? You're not ready for that, bro.
I don't want it.
You don't want it?
Nah.
Because it's pressure you can't like live up to in that. I see people trying to do it, like eventually the veil slips in it. So
I'd rather go mainstream, like just in pure audio form, like not having to do all the camera shit. But that's the climate that we're in, so you know.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of veil slipping, though, P Diddy,
Oh,
that's a good place to start.
yeah.
Clean segue.
Sure.
Yeah, as clean as we're gonna get it.
Okay.
At some point, I'm going to try and find the funnies, but we've got to obviously start with the seriousness of this.
Yes.
I feel shit because last week we spoke about Diddy. It was like, hey, it was great. He was hanging out with gigs. Wonderful. Celebration. Black King Guards. And then
No,
a week later, we're like, ooh,
Probably why he
allegations.
was yelling it so much.
There is a school of thought to say that this whole rebrand with the love era and being super accessible. Because I said that, I don't know if you noticed, like when Diddy was here, like over the last week or two, he did a lot of media. So Henry, I see him interview
I
with
think I
her.
saw a clip of
Nadia J, I think he was with as well.
Yeah. ZZ Mills.
ZZ Mills. I don't know if he did plus 44.
I'm not
Or
sure.
they just, I think maybe in passing, he took a photo together. I just saw him very accessible to certain people. Like, and I was like, okay, right, that's sick. Like, are you really working the album? Obviously, the Grammy announcement happened whilst he was here as well. Like, he'd been nominated. So
Yes.
it just felt like there's a lot going on. Obviously, he was here with gigs and that, whatever.
He just dropped the album though, didn't he?
He just dropped the
Yeah.
album, yeah.
Okay.
And people were like, yeah, that was maybe telling. And the whole giving back the masters
There we go.
was
Yeah.
a sign. Because this man is notorious for not paying.
We said
and now
it.
suddenly you want to give the masters back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was this, should we have been a bit more on point to be like something's happening? Now, I'll say I was surprised by this because I still think he's done it, but I was surprised because his history is not pain and violence. So I tweeted out that like one thing Diddy can't deny is being angry and violent because you've got all these incidents like swinging a kettlebell at his son's teacher
That's so crazy.
at the university.
Do you know what?
No, we'll get back to
Wait.
that. Obviously, sorry, parent,
Yeah,
parent
go on.
Wait, in Parent Hive, you're on that. The incident with Shine in a nightclub back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
When Shine went to jail.
Yeah.
Allegations of being involved in Tupac's murder.
Yeah.
Bottled Steve Stout.
He bottled Steve Stout, and that was brazy. He almost beat up 2-Bit from Power when he dressed up as Joker last year for
yeah.
Halloween.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw
I
that.
didn't even know about that. No.
He
Yeah.
dressed up as a Joker and like he's like, I'm giving love.
He's known to bug out.
Yeah, and be very aggressive. For a man that's like in the R&B space, like you're very angry, bro. Like very,
even
very
in-
angry.
What's that video? Da, 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 da. I guess I gotta move on. Yeah, help me.
Who's that? Just died in the quicksand.
Yeah.
The song with
Bryson Tiller.
Bryson Tiller, yeah.
I'm sure in that video there's an interlude where he's
in a
mashing up the bathroom.
Yeah,
What?
he's in a bathroom with the club and he's just
Mashing up the People
vandalising
Them's urinals. Why?
like ripping off the door and
So you can't deny being angry. This is part of
So
his
many
thing.
different videos where he'll just be yelling and standing on tables. Sir, get
But act
down.
bad.
Dismount.
we've seen
This man is crazy. Off the
Honestly.
pommel horse.
we've seen how he's been. Obviously, this could just be for television,
Yeah.
but like when he was doing Making a Band, he was seen as like the enforcer, basically.
Made them walk for cheesecake.
3 hours for
So
3 miles for
scary.
cheesecake.
So scary.
And
I won't
what
mad at
else?
that. I won't mad at that one still, man.
What else, man?
You give people wrong directions, so. of course
Yeah,
you're
it's
not.
true.
Rebrand, please. We're trying to go mainstream here.
Was that because they didn't know what's it called, Biggie's tune? The
There was
lyrics
there was
off by
there
heart
was a
or something like
reason.
that.
There was a reason,
Yeah.
and they were angry. They're like, I can't
He was
believe
just
this man
like,
can't
oh,
walk for
this is
cheese.
what it takes to be a star. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, wait, what? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but no, if that's what's standing between you getting $1 million contract, you just gotta go and get cheese. Like, come on. Now it is maybe a bit degrading as a man. A man saying, like, go and get me
Cheesecake.
a
And
cinnamon
you have to
swirl.
walk 3 miles.
Yeah, come on, some of you need to
No, 3
walk.
miles.
Man. It's not come on, you been in the gym. That's come on.
I mean, it's still
Yeah,
It was 3 miles. Yeah.
in a New York cold.
when the Tims, Bunions.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Alright, when you put it in context, it's a lot. Yeah.
Donny like was from New Orleans. He don't know about this stuff.
Do you remember when the was it the guys from Day 26 where they doing the sing off?
Yeah.
He said, "Don't look at me, look at him."
Yeah, like he woke the original cast members up and he was like, "Yeah, you've got challenges.
Sing for
you've
your
got
bed.
Morning breath. I have to sing."
You don't remember that from
Sing
Making
for
the
your
Band?
bed.
I didn't watch that show.
I'll find the clip up before we go. Like he's like they're having a sing off.
They're having a sing off in the apartment.
Freak off. Yeah.
That show was crazy.
Chill out.
Sing off,
I'm
freak
sorry.
off.
I'm
The
trying
signs
to
are there.
laugh.
You know, if you're new here, we definitely try and find the funniest. We're definitely gonna take this seriously because
Yeah.
it's a serious
I wasn't
thing.
even
But,
trying to be
Absolutely.
funny.
but calling it freak offs is insane.
Yes, but
So
we
the
need to provide
allegations,
some
yeah.
context.
So okay, cool. So the reason I brought Diddy up is allegations came out that he's been
Cassie filed a civil
lawsuit,
lawsuit.
saying he's been abusive over like a 10-year span, the whole duration of their relationship, innit?
Yeah, so there was abuse, sexual abuse, sex trafficking was in there.
It was the document's brazy.
Yeah, it was just
got hooked on drugs, alcohol.
Yeah.
The thing is with Diddy, I don't even think it's about anger. I think it's about power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't think he doesn't necessarily have to be angry to do these things.
Yeah.
I think it's just about control and power. Like,
No, I mean, I
I
think-
can do this. I'm Diddy, sort of thing.
But he also knows that dealing with being in hip hop, especially in the 90s, you had to be, I think he may have thought that I've got to be aggressive. But obviously with that and accumulating all the wealth, he was a millionaire at 19.
Oh.
So like from there, and this is by no means trying to make an excuse of this. It's just me trying to figure out like someone within that mind frame having so much power at such a young age and then going and taking liberty of that in every way, shape or form.
So is this like that conversation about like how like money and like it can corrupt you basically? There's definitely people that abuse people without peas, but like also being able to do it for like the allegation was for such a prolonged period that like he could only have done that for that long because he has
the money helped him get away with
everyone
it.
around you, because it's not like
the money helps you get away.
It
with
wouldn't
it.
have been a secret to certain people. The people that maybe the chef, the security person, people knew these things are happening, but because of who you are, it stops them from going to say things and do things and
you just pay them off. Make them sign an NDA.
Or say, listen, I'm going to rub you out in the industry. Like you never work. You'll never work in this town again. That
all
kind of
these
stuff.
kind of things. Yeah. I think like, you know, I don't even think it's a thing where he's been corrupted. I think some people are just wicked. You know.
Yeah.
Some people are just evil.
I was going to say that
bad people.
Like strip everything away from like, you know, what comes with him. Like just as a pure person, you might just be an awful, horrible, wicked person.
Exactly. And you know, they say to get up in this industry, in the music industry, you have to be semi-wicked anyway. You have to be able to look at people like commodities and treat them a particular kind of way up to maneuver and make.
He's had those
money.
allegations with like all these contracts and not like
exactly.
So that's been there.
That's been there. Yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, Black Rob, one of his artists, was dying in hospital.
Yeah,
and Twitter had to like be like at him like, "Yo, your man is dying in hospital and you won't even pay his medical bills."
Yeah,
and then he went to pay the medical bills, but Black Rob died anyway. Do you know what I mean?
And Def's been around Diddy. When we think about it, like Black Rob, Craig Mack, obviously Biggie.
Is Craig Mack dead?
Yeah, Craig Mack's dead.
That's the way around the pandemic.
His security guard, bodyguard, I think Wolf, when that whole thing happened with like Big Meech and that.
G-Dep in jail.
G-Dep's in jail.
Kim.
And then even that, like, I did admit in the group chat, like, I watch a lot of hip hop conspiracy theories on YouTube, innit?
We know.
You listening to Jaguar? Is that you listening to
Jaguar Right.
Jaguar Right.
I will
hip hop conspiracies and chill.
They laughed me out of the group chat,
God, so
but I've got quite a strong will, so I just took the jokes, but they laughed me out of the group chat. When I admitted that in there, I could just imagine Chrissy
like, I knew it.
Vans at home be like, all this time.
Like we knew. Yeah.
But do you know I say that because I was like, those people's voices aren't as loud because their attachment to the industry isn't that strong. And they're just theories, innit? But when things like these happen and they come out, you're like, you start connecting the dots.
Yeah.
Because that was the accusation that his ex-wife, Kim Porter, was writing a book, and that's part of the reason why she's not here. You don't want to say these things brazy out loud, but that is the conspiracy, you know? And when I'm saying about Def's being around this man, there's a lot of people connected to you that have died. So on your rise to the top, it looks like some people have they've been casualties of war. Whether some things are actually your fault or not.
Yeah. Because
obviously coming up in the 90s and early 2000s, hip-hop's attachment to the street is very much there, innit? And when you've got money, the street guys are going to be around, and those elements, and you've got the East Coast, West Coast thing, those things play a part, but you might have had a part to play as well. And then the casualty, someone like Shine goes to jail for 10 years. Allegations are that it wasn't just Shine that let off a gun in the club that time. That Diddy was also involved as well, innit? You know? Wow. And my man got railroaded and had to go to jail for a decade.
Apparently he took the rap for him.
And then you get deported.
Oh, is he the one that's the governor of some country?
He's trying to become like the prime minister or president of Belize.
Oh my God, I see him come out at a show the other day wearing like a suit and stuff.
Yeah, he's giving Barack Obama.
I was like, what? I was like, this is Shine. Because I remember his video, he's just wearing like
he came out Giggs' show, innit?
Oh yeah,
he performed Bad Boys, but he changed his lyrics, innit? Obviously, I'm going for office.
I was giving Sanctified.
Yeah, we got to take out the N word and too much gunplay and that.
Tomato.
No, don't do that, man.
Sorry.
Come on, man. I'm trying to get to office, man.
Yeah.
I can't be the gun-toting president and that. Like, I'm trying to clean up my whole image and stuff, innit? So, yeah, there's a lot around Diddy. Like, when you go and scratch the surface, I will say, yeah, in trying to find the funny somewhere, yeah, Jermaine Cole had a vision.
J. Cole?
Yeah, he was like, they're blowing up cars, I'm going to ride a bike. He said, you're out here blowing up Kid Cudi's car, I'm going to ride a bike.
Okay.
That's the safest mode of transport.
Bicycle.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because that's nuts.
Reading this lawsuit was just like, it was sort of like a harrowing thing. Like, just, like the detail of it all was just like, wow.
The trigger warning at the beginning. It's like, okay.
Yeah. And
They needed it though, once you start reading it.
Yeah, of course.
once you start reading it, it's very dark. And obviously now, 12 hours after the lawsuit was filed, or let's say made public, because obviously, like, you know, I don't.
They would have known it was coming before we found
They
out.
would have known it was coming, and Diddy knew about this.
Yeah.
He settled in a matter of 12 hours.
Do you look at that as an admission of guilt?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sort of like try to make it go away, because it's not federal where, you know, jail time is in the picture and the frame. It's a civil lawsuit, so it's always going to be like a money situation, and rightly so. Take him to the cleaners, if you will. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, 30 mil. I mean, reading those allegations, like 30 mil, like,
yeah, this is initially what Cassie asked for.
Yeah.
Are those figures true? 'Cause I saw conflicting things about, like, because in the initial article, his spokesperson was saying that, like, they were trying to basically blackmail him, and her spokespersons were saying that my man offered some money, but
so yeah, it was alleged that he had offered her some money, 8-9 figures, I think it was.
Yeah.
So people are trying to estimate it being in the range between $10 or $15 million.
That he settled for?
No, that he had offered her, like, prior to all of this.
Yeah.
Because this is not the first time that he... So that didn't happen. And obviously now, what we know, or what I've read, is that this was what she was asking for, 30 million, and they've settled at an undisclosed fee. So we don't know what the actual figure was.
But even with the settlement, is it just the money, or would there be other things that maybe she asked him not to talk about, or to
they're probably going to ask for both. They're probably both going to ask for things. They're going to be. I don't think he's settled, and he's going to allow her to talk about this ever again, or it to come back out again.
Yeah. So, and what we know of, like, celebrities or powerful people, they always throw out non-disclosure, like a bunch of NDAs. Even like with Diddy giving back the masters to his artists, it came under the condition that they signed an NDA.
But Aubrey O'Day said,
Nope.
For what?
To never speak on him again.
Like, you want this back?
Wow.
You've been screaming for, you want this for 10, 15 years. You can have it back, but with conditions.
So, for example, like, if you've got someone like Mark Curry, who was the one that was
I saw him,
speaking the most, he's like, at this point in my career, this doesn't mean anything. I'm not really making that much money. So if I give this, if he gives my masters to me and I have to sign this NDA, I can't speak on this ever again.
And for a lot of people, the NDAs the masters weren't worth that much. Like, he's got the most out of it in regards to, like, what the high value, because he wouldn't be, I don't think he's that charitable. He's just be like, I've done you guys wrong for so long. You're giving it back because you're not worth much anymore. Yeah. That's the school of thought anyway. And I lean towards that as well. Like, I agree. He's not just giving them back out of the goodness of his heart. He's giving them back because they're not worth much to him anymore.
Did he give Biggie's masters to his mum?
I doubt it. That's probably one of the things that makes him the most money outside of his own music and his
If
catalog.
he did that, then maybe you could be like, okay, he has decided to, like, he's robbed all these people, let me give them money back. But if he's still keeping Biggie's masters, doesn't really mean nothing, as you're saying.
Because all them other guys, your shit did.
Yeah, exactly.
Wasn't booming like my man's.
You know?
Yeah. So, yeah, I know that there is, like, a secret investigation it's been said that the NYPD are
I saw
forming up
conflicting stuff about that.
Yeah,
a
same.
secret investigation, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it pertains to this.
It could be the Tupac thing, man. That might come back out, bro. Because listen, in life, some really, really wicked people, they literally they get to ride off into the sunset. But sometimes, even though it takes a long time, wicked people get their day in it.
Every dog has.
They
his
do,
day.
And he may get his day if he and this just might be the start of it, because I wanted to even ask you guys, how do you feel about the pushback that she and maybe victims get when people are like, why speak now and why go for the money? How do you guys feel about that? Like that as a rebuttal from people?
Like Derek said, there's no 30 million for what is alleged that she's encountered or she's suffered. There's actually no amount of money that can ever make that right. However, it would be ridiculous to say that there isn't some sort of satisfaction that would come from that. Like, I can't make you pay for what you did, or I can't put it right. I can't undo it, but I'm going to make you feel something.
And I'll ruin your public image as well.
Absolutely.
In the process. I think it was more of that. Of course, the money's there as well, but I think that was the thing, because very quickly, you got a lot of people saying, I told you so for age, I've cancelled, extra self-righteous and the moral Olympic stuff. But a lot of people are like, this is crazy. I don't think he's going to recover from it. Especially someone like him who's very, very public in regards to what I said about him being here last week. He wants to be as big as he is in the culture. His money and his level actually would allow him to be a bit more aloof. Jay's a little bit aloof. Dr. Dre is quite aloof. He's not really see him out. But he's got mad accusations back in the day for domestic violence and stuff. But you don't see that man out. Whereas Diddy, he wants to be the life of the party.
And this is the reason why the Me Too movement hasn't really touched hip hop in a way that it has in other aspects of Hollywood. Because there's going to be a lot of silence from men because they've got skeletons too.
Yep.
True.
What I think this does is there was definitely a section of the internet that was like, how could she settle? Like, she would have signed an NDA. Why do all of that if you're just going to settle? The quote that I saw from her saying that I've decided to, I don't know what the exact phrasing was, but sort of manage this in a way that I still have some control of, which I completely understand, because it's traumatic enough having to go through that process in the beginning of recounting the story. But now what she won't have is, let's say it goes to trial.
Yeah.
You then have the other side trying to discredit her, just pulling up, just rehashing old wounds that she would have tried so hard to heal from. So I understand that. Also, what it does is it empowers other survivors to be like, actually, it's out there now. So she's opened the door where if you then have, it takes one person to have that active courage and that active strength to be like, I went through this and I'm not going to keep quiet. But then what Cassie's done now is pave the way for anyone else that's been in that situation who would have feared, no one will ever believe me. He's got so much money, he can make it go away. She's cracked the door open now. So anyone that does come after this, if there is to be anyone after this, it's not going to be this whole but this is Brother Love and he's giving people their publishing back. And it's like, no, we already had something absolutely insane about you. You settled. So
this is my whole thing with the Michael Jackson thing, man, because I've always certain people of a certain level, you got to pay to play in it.
Yeah. And
America is very litigious, isn't it? People will just sue you left, right, and centre. It's a real big business, isn't it? And the people that get sued for actually absolutely nothing, but you still have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Not giving Diddy a way out, but some people look at that just because he's paid doesn't mean necessarily guilty. It's almost the cost of doing business, because we have to draw a line in the sand somewhere. Because even on his end, just to your point about her having to go through that publicly, you kind of want to quieten the noise. That's what they feel. It's paid off, we're done, we move on. I don't think he's going to be able to move on because of his persona and how he moves in the media and needing to be front and centre. Yeah. I can't see Diddy ever play in the back seat. All up in the videos, dancing. It was prophetic. When you think about it now, it was prophetic what they said about him back in the day. So, yeah, man, that's just the only thing. But if that's the case, then everybody that settled, you're guilty as well, man.
But I think with Diddy, though, there was just kind of rumours, things just floating around already about him that people were kind of hearing. So when I read about it, I was just kind of shit, man, this is
Were there women rumors? Obviously, the Kim Porter thing I could rock belly, but were there? Because like I said at the start, my thing was more like the violence and all that stuff. But were there? You know, like when you see something, you're like, oh yeah, he would have done something to a woman. Were there things like that lingering out there about Diddy, about like improper behavior with women?
Me, I don't know.
Apparently so. There were some tweets that came up from like 5 years ago, where someone was like, "Oh my god, I just seen Diddy and what's his name in the club fighting over Cassidy."
That's a Cassidy.
Yeah, Cassie.
I'm a hustler.
Or someone was like, yeah, someone wrote some long thing years ago on a blog about how Diddy was beating up Cassie in the club.
Wow.
Like, so there were loads of, and these were just
Twitter
like,
will always
on
have the
some
receipts,
random
you know?
blog. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the thing is that like what any person that does the kind of stuff that he does, like and with the resources, they'll sweep things under the carpet for as long as they can. And the people that are around them are enablers because just off the fact that like, being around him keeps the lights on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people will choose that over the pain of someone else. So
I do feel for those people though. Like I understand the enabler angle, but if this person is as powerful as they are, this train keeps moving.
Yeah.
It is difficult. Like I would like to think we would all, if we were in a situation like God forbid and something was happening, we step in and stop something. But if this person, if your livelihood is attached to them, not that I understand, I can see why someone might turn a blind eye because I need to pay my bills. And unfortunately, this person's so strong, they can rub me out as well. And they may have been examples of other people now suddenly, you're off the tour now. You don't know work for me. You can't get any opportunities in music. You see people when they disappear?
Yeah.
And you find out 10 years down the line, it's because they were blackballed
like
over something.
And that's the kind of power that he held as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Over people.
Yeah.
And all of these relationships, like they're not going to fold over this, unfortunately. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's just the harsh realities, you know, but like you said, like, you know, Cassie doing this has cracked the door open. It's opened a can of worms. And I don't know, should the state decide to investigate this further and, you know, bring it to court and stuff to trial for a possibility of him seeing jail time, like it's going to be a long-winded case. And like even you know, in saying that, like Cassie's going to have to relive some of this, like explaining it, being questioned by, you know, the opposing lawyer, you know, being framed in a certain way, like, you know, during the time periods where Diddy was orchestrating these freak-offs, it was filmed as well. And, you know, she thought that she had deleted them all, where he was like, you know, I can get this easily. And there was one time where he sat next to her on a flight and he showed her a clip of one of those incidents when she's thought that she's already deleted them. And he's like top villainous stuff.
Yeah.
Villain.
Yeah, villain stuff.
That's why I don't think it's going to go to court, man. Stranger things happen, but I highly doubt it, man.
Yeah.
But then someone else might come forward.
Yeah.
Other people
But
might
I'm saying
come
that
forward.
it would need for it to be, for that to happen.
Yeah.
This is what happened with Cosby. Wasn't it like a civil case brought against him at first and then turned into
People started popping
Which
up.
is maybe to you guys' point.
And then they got him.
That's why you fight it, definitely. Because if you are genuinely innocent, you just know we're not paying no money.
Yeah.
Because the money you probably would spend giving her, throw it at the lawyers.
Yeah.
That's why, and man said within 12 hours, bro. Man said this way,
So fast.
this way even see daybreak.
Honestly.
So far.
She's probably got loads of evidence.
Yeah.
And I mean, even Kudi said, yeah, it's true, he blew up my car.
Oh yeah, Kid Cudi's spokesperson said, the car blew up.
Yeah.
They basically didn't say that like it definitely was Diddy, but
It blew up in his
blew up in
driveway
it,
after a threat like that.
Come on,
People's
man.
cars don't just blow up, bro.
remember the scene in what's the Denzel film, Frank Lucas, American Gangster?
Yeah.
Where he blows up the police officer's car in his driveway.
Yep.
I say, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to go.
I've seen that film. I love that car.
If there wasn't, listen,
he did.
this is why I did such a villain, because if there was no like extra abuse claims, I don't think the man then would necessarily respond that negatively towards that one, because that one's like, what, you want to chat to my girl? Your vehicle's God.
Your vehicle.
And that's kind of probably why he's gotten away with so much stuff for so long.
Yeah, true.
Because to your point about the whole Me Too thing and hip hop.
People seeing that would be like, all right, cool. I'm not saying shit about
I remember
shit.
your presentation is R&B, love.
Yeah,
That's why those guys are more scary than the guys. 'cause,
Scary.
like, I'm giving you love.
It's like I saw a story just on Twitter the other day. Some guy was talking about how Diddy came through to the studio and hung Wale out the window by his feet.
I see the guy.
Yeah. Because he was recording with Cassie.
He hangs out with Shy Glizzy. There's like they were in the
Yeah.
studio. And they were like,
that wasn't a lawsuit, but it didn't reveal that it was Wale though.
But you know what? He said it was definitely Wale because those are Wale's shoes.
Oh yeah, he said no, yeah, exactly.
He said, and it was only Wale wearing those shoes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
Bro, he's really Suge Knight. Suge Knight was like posturing, man.
Is Wale petite?
I mean, we need him to get into his stature, man.
Oh, okay.
Don't just got hung on the balcony.
It wasn't Diddy holding him. It was like his bodyguards and
That
stuff.
makes more sense.
Yeah, but obviously I'm the head honcho, man. You put it on me, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's
It's better for the story, man. Who cares about these bodyguards, man?
Yeah, I mean he's fought a couple rappers anyway.
Didn't he
But they
fight
said,
J. Cole
He
or
slapped
something?
Drake. He fought J. Cole.
I heard J. Cole kind of.
Gave him a
Yeah. I heard he came out came out
Spirits
better
and
in
the
that.
dreads.
Yeah. That's fire, innit?
Yeah.
Lion.
Zion.
Okay. Can you go the hell out? Go the hell
J.
out.
Cole come out of this smelling of roses, boy.
Hey, I mean, listen, man. Funnies aside, like, this is it for him.
Do you think so? Do you think he's done like music wise,
Like, I think
culture wise?
I hope so. I hope he.
Because everyone started to delete their pics now, and it's peak.
that was happening.
Naomi Campbell, she's like,
Oh, did she?
that's what the internet. I didn't go and check for sure.
Oh, right.
I should have done my journalism.
Right. I mean, yeah,
He's
that's
all up in the photos.
but that's what you kind of need as well. Like, a lot of those powerful figures that he knows, that knows him, to
Ostracize him.
But I don't
But
respect some of those
it's
people
not-
because they've got some allegations against
Yeah,
their names as
so
well. It's like
This is
they're
why
just
some
gonna-
of them won't do it because
Yeah,
they'll just be
absolutely.
like,
Yeah.
so what?
Oh, imagine if Diddy starts going machine for machine.
or start
Like,
speaking.
Nino
yeah,
Brown.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Putting cases on all y'all niggas.
Yeah, it seems like he's the type to do it as well.
Yeah.
Are you waiting for young Carisha, young Miami, to come out? Because this is the quietest she's been on
I don't
social
think
media
she's
in a
going to
while.
say anything.
No?
Yeah. If she's smart, she'll just Ray Charles.
I mean, she might have been going through something similar.
Maybe.
Doesn't she like to get peed on?
He put the P in P Diddy.
Can
That's what they said. That's what they said. Sorry. No? If two consenting adults, if that's what she's into.
This is the one from City Girls.
Yeah.
Um,
Because they were saying even like with the whole like his angle stuff, like he was kind of not using her, but like you're helping promote the new alcohol, Delion. I'm tapping into culture a little bit with you because like you're part of a popping group. He's always needed to stand next to something. I know it sounds mad, but like Diddy's always actually check his history. Puff and Mace, Puff and Big.
It's just it's the life of an executive at a record label. But
Not necessarily.
It is, but we
How many
don't
executives move like Diddy across history?
we don't see it because they're not Diddy. Because Diddy is also an artist. He wants to be in the front page, but
Dupree was a bit like Diddy.
yeah,
up
because
in the
he's
videos
also, but
and-
he's also an artist as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
like
yeah.
you know, they're public facing.
Yeah.
But the executives are all in the clubs in the same way, but just not. They're just there for like. It doesn't seem like they're there for the pictures.
I don't think they're there in the same way. I understand what you're saying. I don't think they're there in the same manner because
They're not there in the same manner because, like I said, he is also a public figure. He's an artist. He just dropped an album.
Yeah.
He is that hands-on executive that wants to be in the limelight just as much. In all of Biggie's tracks on Life After Death, Diddy's vocals are all over that just for publishing reasons. Like, you don't need to be on this track,
That's a
but
big
he's in the
pub.
background
oh my gosh.
whispering, ad-libbing. It's always been his thing. Like, I want a piece of the pie.
yeah. To be fair, they were saying that he was meant to drop an album. Biggie was meant to write from it. Biggie was meant to play like his Puff to Puff Daddy, basically. Like he was meant to play that role for him, innit? You know how Diddy makes everything bigger and does the production. Biggie was meant to do that for Puff Daddy, innit?
Okay.
Before he passed away, that's what Diddy and Biggie were meant to do, innit? So,
Apparently, he was trying to leave as well. He was trying to leave Bad Boy.
yeah, and that's another one of the
Yeah.
theories as well. So,
Conspiracy.
Andre Harrell is about to write a tell-all book,
and he passed
Heart
away.
Attack. So
I'll be sure.
I'll be sure.
Man just called COVID out of nowhere.
And he was hospitalized. Like, he was really down bad. So I mean, they're
You
all
guys listening
conspiracies.
to Jaguar right too much, man.
No, I'm just putting the theories out there, innit?
I don't even know who that is.
I didn't confirm or deny.
I don't know who that is. This is Foles' bag.
Yeah.
This is it's not my bag.
But then it is. But they are out there. Even a Jaguar aside, those theories are out there. Like, if
saw
you want to
that
start
as well,
making
yeah.
things fit, they're like this. And to my point earlier about amount of death that's around Diddy, it doesn't read well.
Yeah, I hear
I saw
that.
a TikToker where one babe was like just breaking down all the people around Diddy that had died of heart attacks.
Yeah.
And she said something to the effect of Kim Porter's death initially being ruled as a homicide, and then they were like, sorry, heart attack. And like pneumonia. Yeah, not heart attack, sorry. Pneumonia, but then there's people around him that have died in very similar ways, and they're like, you can get drugs that do that, right?
Even her about domestic abuse. There's a photo of her with the plaster on the nose. Apparently something happened on an island somewhere.
What's scary, man?
So yeah, no, it's I
Packing
don't
up.
know. I think we were asking about whether or not he will be like cancelled and stuff.
I think he'll be all right.
He's got to lay low for a bit. Though.
He does.
He's not going to crumble, but he's not going to be.
He's got to go hang out with Russell Simmons for a bit.
Wasn't that one a bit wayward as well?
That's why. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he's done at it though.
Done.
Russell Simmons ain't coming.
But the thing with these men, is like
Done.
they just finish in regards to limelight. They go with their bread still.
true.
No, man,
true.
get all the peas as well, man.
yeah.
You just get to go and hide out on an island, and we just kind of like, and then maybe in like 15 years you come back and get an award from the Academy. Who was the director that had some like abuse allegations in regards to like young children and that? I've forgotten his name,
be
man.
anyone.
It was a big deal, man. Even
Oh,
Woody
I know who
Allen
you're talking
dating his
about.
like his step.
Oh, Woody Allen.
But there was another one as well. I've forgotten the guy's name. He came back like 10, 15 years
I know
later.
you talking
You know what I'm
about.
talking? I've forgotten the guy's name, but
Yeah.
same thing. Like you just lay low for a bit, and the
you get a
Academy just come and
Lifetime
give you an
Achievement
award and that.
Scary.
So
Yeah, I mean,
He's
just-
still thriving, that guy.
that's what I mean about these guys. Like they don't always get their comeuppance. It's like you just have to lay low. But
Yeah.
Diddy might struggle because he needs to sell deli on, innit? And he needs to be outside for that.
Is he still involved in Ciroc or no?
No,
he
they
might-
paid him
yeah.
off.
I bet they are like, whew.
They paid him off, but he's good for many generations with with that. So I think, yeah, this is a mad one. Reading this, like, for me, the money ain't enough. Send him to jail.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah.
But even that sometimes ain't enough. But just
No, I think like you need to be bored and do nothing and think about what you've done. Waste away.
yeah, but he's just in there chilling and that, pumping weights, man. I'm
Not
smoking,
pumping
man.
weights.
He likes to be front and center.
Yeah.
Okay, for someone like that,
Yeah.
that's proper suffering,
Put him
innit?
in-
I understand what you mean, but like smoking, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
What's next, fella?
We got to get to some of the hottest diss tracks of the year.
Oh, music.
Young Pardison FONTAINE,
Yeah.
the feminist. This is all you guys' fault, by the way.
Who?
All of you guys. You can tell by the volume of my voice. I'm super charged for this chat. Yeah, you lot got bamboozled. Any man that tattoos feminist on his body and you guys was heralding him.
Oh, is that what you did?
He's a real man.
First of all,
Fake man.
I don't know why I'm in it.
Fake.
Because
Remember when Terrell Bruce was in at the desk saying, "Fake people, fake."
I had to learn about this guy against my will, man.
sorry. Apologies.
Come on here.
I tried to prep Derek. I was like, listen, this is what we're going to speak about this week, just so you're not blindsided. The way Donnie messaged you back, I know he was thinking, what the fuck is all of this?
who the hell is this?
Yeah.
Who is this?
Pardi.
So Meg's comeback single was Cobra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she had the line, which I was arguing you guys about, like, oh, it's not really in the house, whatever, but the line about,
No, she
you
said-
know, where I lay my head, basically, I caught you cheating.
Yeah. Getting your dick sucked in the same spot that I sleep in.
Ooh, rap genius.
But she could
First
be
of all-
chatting about anybody.
She could be.
And I said it could have been Lukaku. They argued me down.
But then if Pardi's responded, isn't he basically saying she's talking about me?
Of
Yes.
course,
Tell her
he bit the
yourself.
bait.
Yeah.
Remember when Stormzy bit the bait with Chip?
Yeah.
Started going back and forth? Because social
Oh my
media...
God, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So when Cobra came out,
yeah.
aside from all the find out what she was going through mentally and stuff, that was the standout line. And obviously he was getting cooked in his mentions and stuff. And I think that's what flogged him and affected him.
Yeah, for sure. I would have ignored that.
You have to
I'm with
rage
Jada Kidney.
Social media make everything so much worse. Like it's
Yeah.
like when you and your boy are just cussing each other, and then he says something, and everyone starts laughing.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
you're just sitting there getting vexed.
Yeah,
my
the
God.
ego.
This makes it so
Oh,
much
the
worse.
next one is that one Don. That's the weakest one. That you pick on him. So why are you laughing? So certain man can't laugh. Right, certain man can't laugh at me, innit?
Yeah.
Certain man can't laugh at you, bro.
You can't laugh.
Yeah, you got back there, but you shit jeans.
Oh my-
You can't laugh. Nah, that's what it was. Back in there, certain man can't laugh at you.
Oh, okay.
So I'm with you. He should have ignored it, but yeah, These are my angle. And I could be insert Jordan meme. I could be reaching here. Yeah. Pardi, in terms of like fan base, what is it?
Non-existent.
Okay.
Oh.
And what is going to hurt you more than cheating and cheating on a very popular individual while she was going through something very traumatic with regards to Tory Lanez?
But it's a lose-lose.
For me, it's not. Do you know why it's not a lose-lose? Because I get to put it out there, and I'm also alluding to the fact that you also cheated. Let's not leave it out there.
Yeah.
Because we're going machine for machine, yeah?
Yeah.
I call you texting them niggas.
Yeah.
That's what Pardi said.
But what's the light text?
What do you mean a light text?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to heavy cheat.
Oh.
What the fuck are you talking about a light text?
They want to play with this game with me.
Low pack light. No, man.
Yes, light
Heavy
text.
spread. What do you think this is?
Light text.
That's a clover.
What do you mean like women can kill with light text, you
Light
know?
text.
What is a light text? What does that mean?
Yeah, go on.
Like
I'm
a little
interested.
quick MMS. Like,
How you been?
yeah. Hey, big head.
Don't respond to none of them
Hey,
niggas
big head
out
is
there,
not a
man.
light.
Hey, big head is...
That's 4 bodies.
Oh. Hey, stranger.
That's a gateway drug. Hey,
is that
big head.
better?
You
Hey,
hate stranger
stranger.
someone if you was in a relationship.
No.
You wouldn't.
Wicked woman,
Okay,
you know?
then,
Stand on
so,
business.
So there's not a light text. You just text it.
I
You're
agree
not in a
with you.
relationship. But if you're in a relationship, then
It's just like text. Quick SMS. What's the problem?
Girl math.
And that girl bath is off.
Quick
the
SMS.
grid.
Like, but men think it's okay to be sending DMs anyhow. Yeah.
So what, do you believe in cheating back?
Yeah.
crazy.
Bro,
Bun
she's
for
never
bun,
answered the
machine for
question.
machine.
That's like...
She answers so fast.
Bro,
Yeah.
before you even finish, yes.
Yeah.
So, oh, yes.
Wow. Just up and leave.
Is it just to hurt the person, or is it just because okay, if you're doing your thing, I'm gonna do my
No,
thing?
that was actually just for content.
No.
First
no,
of all,
no,
relax.
no.
Because I don't have the strength. That I was even saying last week, my bag is mute archive.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just
Oh, lie, man. You've been to the Jada Pinkett School of Healing,
no.
bro.
The
Bring
thing
back
is,
toxic Chrissy,
nah,
man.
I'm actually. It's just like
Jada
why?
think it's school of healing.
Nah, like not doing it because yeah, cool.
But that's why I don't wrong him, because if what he's saying, he could also be lying, innit? Like he's
Yes,
saying that he
true.
caught her out, and also as well, yeah, one thing women have done, yeah, they're very good at like returning the favor. They get done a certain way. Women know how to gaslight. You go on holiday, and for days on end, you don't communicate with me. We're done.
I
Because
agree
if your
with
man
you
don't
on
text you
that
back within an hour, you
I
got a new
agree.
man,
I
right?
actually agree.
That's
I
what the
agree.
women said.
Yeah.
If you don't text them back within 45 minutes, they've got a new man.
45?
You went on a holiday, and for days on end, you didn't message me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Could've been
that's
asleep.
wayward.
I sleep for 3 days.
Wake up.
You better stay in a coma. Are you crazy?
Oh my God.
Are you crazy?
Wow.
You better sleep forever.
No,
What
do
do
you
you
know
think this
what?
is?
Yeah, I'm totally with you. on
Don't
that one.
gaslight me, man. The problem is, yeah, Pardi's delivery, you can tell that he's a ghostwriter. You're not meant to be front and center on stage.
Yeah.
innit?
Yeah.
The actual bars, when you read them,
You didn't deliver it well, but he was saying some stinging
man
stuff.
said you fight like Keisha and cry like a Karen. I said, wheel it. Wheel it. I told you, I'm ready for this chat.
He said you're pretty in the face, but your soul is
Disgusting.
disgusting. I was
Wheel
like,
it.
ba, 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 ba.
Yeah. I said,
No, when I
pretty-
listened to that, I was like, this is.
He's
Man's
hurt.
talking about his ex-girlfriend. Not even like a year.
said he's gonna marry her.
It's
No,
like
he was
a couple
hurt.
months ago, right?
Do you know what
He
I
said
like
he
it
was
as
gonna
well?
marry
Because he
her.
didn't really give all like bitches and hoes and like bare misogyny. He sounds hurt.
He's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he
It
does
actually
sound
sounds hurt.
He does sound hurt.
This
He's
is a
bearing his
hurt
soul.
man.
Severe
He
pain.
does sound hurt.
Whilst I'm relaxing with Jada Kingdom.
Yeah,
I
you
said,
even
"Man, I'm
just
hurt,
like put
but
it in there.
I had a wonderful landing. Like I crashed, but
listen,
that
I
landing
I
was
wish
beautiful.
I had more context.
greatest
because I don't
rebound
really
on earth.
know the dynamic. How it
Okay,
played
give
out
some
with
extra
this kind of
context.
stuff.
So also why I feel from here is a lot of men can relate with not wanting to be embarrassed. I'm not saying women don't as well, but like a lot of our man is attached to like our pride, our ego, our bank balance, our shoulders, isn't it?
Okay.
So I find out with the world that you were shagging all these guys, allegedly the baby, Tory Lanez. I find out the same time as Fols 24 on Twitter.
And I asked you.
Oh wait, was she with Pardi when that Tory Lane stuff was happening?
Yeah. So, and he was on the internet arguing with them, going back and forth. Obviously, feminists giving real man, and now look at you. You know?
Yeah.
And she has autonomy over her
That's
body. Who
hard.
she sleeps with is her business. But if I ask you and you lie to me, and I find out with the world, I can be upset about that. That can put a strain on our relationship.
Yeah. Of
Shaking
course.
his hand.
Man said the guy that you giving tag for the beach, you let him beat. Wheel it.
But what we don't know is who cheated first.
He's alleging that she first. He caught her texting those niggas.
But no, I agree, Derek. There was no time frame there.
There wasn't.
Can we go into that? But we believe her straight away. Why can't we believe him?
But I don't even think it's that. I think it was just the fact that when he asked, I think he was cooler. Well, let me not.
No,
say
he wasn't.
false.
I don't think he was cool about that.
He wasn't cool, but I think
No, he's cool. He's a feminist. He's cool. He's cool.
Yeah, maybe so. Or he would have respected it more. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh, heads up.
Because if
at
I'm
least.
asking you, I kind of already know. I just want, like, don't lie to my
Like,
face.
Yeah, don't look in my high balls and lie to me.
And these men are around.
He sounds too squeaky clean for me.
No, he's
That
not.
man's got feminist tattooed on
No,
his
but
body.
that
They
for me,
found his
shows
tweets.
he's not squeaky clean.
They found his old tweets.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Damn, Pardi.
Listen. Oh,
Yeah, some of
was it
the
bad?
tweets are insane.
Yeah, and apparently he was a substitute teacher at the time.
Yeah, at school, yeah.
Oh,
I've never
yeah.
seen these
Yeah,
tweets.
some of that also, yeah.
Scary.
Damn.
Scary.
I hate those
Scary.
things. They don't come from a good place because when he was with Megan, he was thriving.
Yeah.
He didn't search for no tweets.
Yeah.
Now he's this Meg. Suddenly you care about his
Listen,
own tweets.
You know the
Yeah.
are
funniest
waiting.
thing is someone said to me that, I mean, not someone said to me, I saw a tweet. Someone was like, okay, these tweets that you guys have like found here are mad. But who sat down and typed all of these random words into the search bar?
Like homegirl from Big Brother.
They're like, you're mad
Hitler.
as well. Yeah, exactly. You're like, you're mad
What
as
was
well.
she thinking?
No, her tweets were insane. You see, as a black person, you
I
know,
actually didn't see any of the tweets.
I was like, send her to jail.
I saw the tweets. Trish from Big Brother.
Yeah, I don't
I
even watch
was
Big
like-
Brother, but I saw that. I was like, it's insane.
God.
Why were they that bad?
I was like, well, why would you say this?
Trish is the Congolese one, right?
Hey,
Hey, Congo.
What,
she's just the black woman from Big Brother.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no! Do you know what it is?
What, is
Don't claim her again.
What,
No,
she's
'cause
an
I've got-
illegal alien. She has no home.
I've got so many Congolese people
Jemima.
on my Twitter timeline, and I always see them hashtagging Trish. So that's why I just assume, okay, maybe
Not me.
she's Congolese. Oh, she's not Congolese.
She is, but
Oh, okay.
was
Where's
doing
Nella
all
Rose
that.
from?
she's from Congo as
Okay,
well.
well,
Shout out
let's
to the
focus on
people
Nella. Watch
that-
this.
Okay, yeah.
Let's don't
Absolutely.
worry about Trish. Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, that was just another example of like these tweets have always been there. Like, so what made you go and look for them? It's mad.
the thing
Yeah,
is,
yeah, and think of these words to type.
So
in.
someone that
the thing is that, and with AI, it's easy.
Okay.
It's a quick thing. Like, man would just.
I mean, it's still mad though.
It is. You know, regardless of whether people search for it or not, there are going to be people that remember in it. The North remembers.
North remembers.
Yeah.
And also, like, not everyone, like, in the midst of all the happiness that we were seeing, yeah, and all the support that we were seeing, there are people that thrive off hate. So they're like, I can't wait to drop it. I can't drop it right now because everyone's loving them.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting on a
But
bad
the-
boy piece of
yeah.
information.
Exactly. The moment that things go left, there's going to be someone waiting.
But the thing is, what do you even get from those things? It's not like you don't get like a medal or like
You don't have to. If you thrive off hate,
Yeah, that's enough. Like, it fuels you. Hate for breakfast.
yeah. That's all they need.
Chris Radder.
Like when I was happy.
Hate for breakfast.
If you really dislike someone, just seeing them crumble will just give you satisfaction.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That is
It's
like
true.
that's the root of hate.
Square root of hate.
The square root of hate.
Wait, oh my god, there are too many.
I was got bare play on words for hate.
But yeah, I mean, like,
Shout out to our Pardi, man.
listen, he's chilling with
Jada Kingdom.
Jada Kingdom.
What a wonderful kingdom.
Who's Jada Kingdom? He's another
You
rapper.
better find out.
Yeah, no, for research purposes. Obviously, between
Yeah,
now
yeah.
and when you go home,
Yeah,
you'll
just-
have a wonderful trip home when you just go and research that.
Yeah, just
On Google Images.
yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, Jada Kingdom.
And this is gonna go away soon unless she drops a response. Or
I don't think
something.
she should.
No,
I don't think
really
I think you
have
let
to.
it die down because, like I said, delivery wasn't great, but I wasn't mad at the bars at all. He had some really good quotables in there.
And she's, you know, she's trying to promote her new album. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that tune reminded me of "Ordinary Lover Shit" by Joe Budden. I don't know if you ever heard that. It's like
Well, yeah.
a three part.
That's like that was Joe Budden's bag.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
A 3-part diss track.
It's not even a diss track. It's just kind of like him
Telling the truth.
Kicking his
truth.
exes
Like he
back
doesn't.
in.
He holds himself accountable for stuff in the song as well. That some crazy stuff that he did.
There's 3 parts. I should
to
hope
hear
so.
Yeah. He's nuts, boy.
Should we talk about some like wonderful diss tracks to women or exes across the years? What was my man, Eamon? F you.
Fuck you right back.
Number one hit.
That shit went real, man.
Yeah, but it was a number one hit.
Don't ruin
And
the story
she
for me.
And she, the babes responded, and that went number one too.
Yeah, Frankie.
Who got their lick though? Like, because
Yeah.
they both did the
It
same.
was a moment, innit?
Fair.
At the moment,
No, but he came out and he was like, I don't even know who this chick is who's dropped this tune.
crazy.
Yeah, he was like, I don't know.
They remember my man.
Fuck
him,
you right back
that was
when
trying to
number
do
one,
the,
bro. Kids were listening to that.
Like the male version of
her,
her.
yeah.
Man. We didn't care about
What a
Donna.
terrifying
He got
gender. Oh my
he
Who's
got
that?
swept.
It was like a male version of
Immediately.
her. Like we was like, yeah, we don't care about
him.
her. Yeah. See, look at your face, just like
No, I don't even know who
yeah.
her
No
is.
one knows. No one knows
who's
who
her.
He got
You
silent.
don't know her.
I wanted to ask you,
Gabby.
but I was thinking, am I going to sound so stupid right now?
No, if you don't know her, you don't know
Who's
her.
her?
Gabby.
Yeah.
You don't know her. You don't know her.
Hey, we're so silly. Hey, grow down. He's gonna say grow up, innit? just some more education when you're on the way home, innit? So you can add that to
She
your
a
list.
rapper?
No, singer.
Singer.
Yeah, R&B singer.
Justin Timberlake, Cry Me River.
Oh,
Was that a diss track?
That's a diss track, man.
You are my
Because
had to
sun.
say-
You are my earth.
because that added to the hate train for Britney. He made her look bad with that.
He was stalking her in her
In
house.
the video, yeah, she
Yeah.
dressed up like Britney in the video, wasn't it?
yep.
I know this one's left field. Young Dro, FDB.
Fuck
Is that,
bitch.
is that about Fantasia?
I don't know, but it was there. He definitely. I remember. I think he said it was about his baby mom. I remember watching the interview. And he
Oh,
said-
right,
And it became like a club anthem, innit?
I would vomit.
Yeah, like you can't escape it in a
Go
club.
vomit.
and that.
to your baby mom being
I'd be
a club
sick.
hit.
I can't believe there's this many diss tracks.
You can't even go to the club.
Where could you go?
Where could you go?
I'm trying to think what else is out there. I'm sure there's
Dizzy
more.
Rascal
Dizzy.
more recently.
What was that even called though? We need to actually find that.
Like he just
He had
was
a
just
court
hate.
case and he released. We were saying before we could.
This just showed you the man.
He released a song
So
on his well a
crazy.
video on his IG.
Oh
Then
my
about him
god.
fighting his daughter's. His
This
child's
is
mother and
why
that.
we just need to take media equipment away from men.
No,
that's the
cap.
solution.
It's artistic
That's
expression.
actually the
You
solution.
go through things and you want to express it in your art. You
I
know?
mean,
Shout out to Pardison Fontaine.
oh my
Does
gosh.
Jay-Z have any diss tracks for Beyonce on his
Impossible.
album?
The Hive would
Ask the
have.
Hive Avenger.
444?
They would have smoked him.
It's your time
Doesn't he
to
talk
shine,
about some deep stuff on there?
He does,
Yeah,
but
but
it's
he
more.
wasn't dissing her.
Yeah,
He
they-
did?
they-
Oh, okay.
He was holding himself accountable. He's a smart man.
Okay.
He
But
was
you can't
yeah.
diss her because she's running
Yeah.
to the arms of Julian. Crazy.
Who's Julian?
The
Oh, the bodyguard.
Yeah.
How do I even know that?
No, because they say Beyonce's cheating, and she's definitely cheated with someone
Julius,
like,
but
in
okay.
close quarters.
I don't know who Julian is.
Y'all can make up with.
Oh, is it
bag. I had to
Julius?
change the
It's
weather.
Julius, but okay.
Oh, it's Julius.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
He said
apologies.
he had to-
I don't know who that man is.
He had to move the family.
How has her bodyguard come into circulation in pop culture?
Oh, it's been for a long time.
But how? Why?
Because
He's a tall, in shape man. They think he's handsome, and they're like, you know what? Because
should have the same guy as
you know,
well.
they want Beyonce to have got her lick back. It's better for the story because all the single lady stuff, all these empowering records, but you went back to the cheating man. So it's good for their pride and ego
Who
to
cheated? Jay-Z cheated.
allegedly. Yeah, we still don't know if it's true or not, but allegedly he cheated. So it's good for
Is
the
that why
story.
Solange was beating him up in the lift?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Fox's Clark.
So it'll be good for the story.
Oh,
if-
you part of the Bayhive, you know. I can see you're
Yeah.
getting
She's there,
emotional
she's there.
about
She
it.
Yeah.
corrected me. It's not
Okay.
Julian. Who the hell is
It's not like, who
Julian?
the hell is
Who is
Julian?
that man?
Who the hell is Julian?
Julius. I love that. Man's probably trying to find the Dizzy Rascal diss track.
I think he's taking it off.
They patch things up probably.
Yeah, I
innit?
think- I think
Because he was
he's
in
taking
court
it
like
down.
a year or two ago with some issues with the mother of his children. Innit? So
We'll let the listeners find.
yeah, you
that
guys
for
use the
us.
hashtag. Let us know
What
some
that
classic
disease-
diss tracks
what
to
horrible
people's
song that was.
exes.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
We can flip it. Any diss tracks from women to that? There must be.
I was just thinking.
It's so many.
Any that jump out to you?
No. I lead from a place of love.
Lil' Kim must have something.
She better. Because they were cooking big because he went viral for I think it's like an award show.
I saw that. I was so annoyed by that.
Oh.
I saw the
Here we
tweets
go
and I was
to
like, you lot are fucked up, man. I was like, look, man, Biggie always calls himself ugly, yeah? Why are you guys now coming for man's lazy eye like this? Like, I just didn't understand it. I was just so confused by the quote tweets. I was just like, rah, why are you guys getting on him like this?
Biggie, can't you see?
Traditionally, you see him with glasses on, though, innit? Like,
No, bare videos, he's just
hey, Vans, that was
he's
poor by the
there,
way. Like,
like,
if you caught what Vans did,
Yeah.
you caught it. Yeah, you did catch
But
it.
I didn't know, to be fair. I'm not like a hip hop historian, but I was like, oh, wow.
You didn't know what?
That this is set up.
What? I'm just asking the question.
Yeah.
Okay, no, a better question. Can you see what Kim saw in Biggie?
No.
Okay.
But beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Bro, it's giving too much healing, bro. What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Did you go to therapy
He was
yesterday or something?
charismatic, apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and do you know what?
You got to work
Yeah.
your angle, bro.
he was tall
Yeah.
and
Fat
charismatic.
niggas are always funny.
And he was probably funny, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And do you know what?
Can rap.
Funny
Called
gets
called
funny.
himself Biggie. Like
Biggie,
No,
heavy.
The ends give you that. Then you
Yeah,
cover
the ends.
Facts, yeah.
facts. Yeah. When you're a big dude, it's just your persona,
You just have to just like, I was like, okay, this is what it is.
and you
now.
just take it on. It's like, yeah, it's me now, isn't it?
Wow. Sorry.
Yeah, man. So no classic diss tracks to men from women. Or do we let our listeners decide again?
Yeah.
Let us know your thoughts.
Yeah. Use the hashtag.
Off the cuff pod.
Yeah.
What else on the agenda, guys? I didn't want to go to the phone. We had obviously Diddy, Cassie, Pardi, diss track to Meg. Drake dropped
Scary Hours 2. No, not
3.
Scary Hours. Yeah, Scary Hours 3. He just added it as an addition to For the Dogs.
Roof. Your dog needs training. What the hell, Chrissy?
Oh my god! Is that not a threatening dog?
Bro, it's giving dog hiding in the shed. What?
So 6 additional tracks added. They're calling it disc 2, like as an addition, a double disc sort of thing. And it's the best rapping.
It's better than all the rapping on the original, on the proper album.
For All the Dogs.
It's that good.
I heard the album's whack anyway, though. So is that saying a lot?
Do you know what? That is a fair question. And I think that this is probably the expectation that people initially had for Drake, because they know that he can take it there, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He decided to go for a different angle where we didn't really get the best of rapping Drake. So
I wouldn't say For the Dogs is whack. I mean, that's like the extreme end of the argument, but it just was a bit of a miss.
Yeah. Like after all the anticipation, that wasn't it.
And you don't want, wouldn't want someone's art to be like meh. Like,
has Drake ever been a good rapper?
Yeah.
Lyrically,
Yeah.
Really?
Can't argue that. It's only the baggy jeans dons that like always put that into question, but he can really rap.
Because he obviously had the ghostwriting allegation and stuff, but like now Drake can
What
rap.
album?
If you're reading this, is too late. Is where the allegation started.
Oh, in regards to
Quentin
ghostwriting,
Miller,
yeah.
But what album would you say to me? Listen to this, and you'll be
To
like,
get rap from
he can
Drake?
Rap, yeah.
You're never gonna get full rap from Drake, but like
Not even
they're
like
sprinkled.
Nothing was the
They're
same.
Sprinkled. Nothing was the same.
Take Care
Probably
has
his
good
best.
rap on it. Even though there's a lot of singing on there, Take Care does have good rap on it. Even the is it Scorpion?
Yeah, it's got a bit of
That's the one that's got Mob Ties, Sandra's Rose, Jaded,
Motionless.
There's rap on there. Like,
Well, okay, but so what's your definition of a good rapper? Give me an example of like your favorite rapper who's just lyrically flow everything.
I don't you know you
Don't
like
let
take
me
this
get
guy
the cape
to
out.
you like take this guy to the
No,
Bronx.
but I want to know.
Like, Chrissy, sit back.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
I want to know what the level. Like, what you
Everyone knows
consider,
that my
like-
favorite rapper is Jay-Z. Cool.
Okay.
But like I grew up listening to all different types of rappers, right? Like, so even someone like a Ludacris, for example,
Very good rapper.
Yeah, sick.
who was to me a very good rapper, but then he also felt that like he had a point to prove because people didn't take him seriously as a rapper because he was an entertaining one.
I think he proved it though.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
The later 2 albums, Theater of the Mind.
Fear of the Mind is the album which I'm referring to where he felt that
is
this
it?
is where
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going to prove people that I can actually spit.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's
he can
why
spit,
like
yeah.
from the intro and like, you know, there's certain songs that are on there where
one's
he's
sick.
really rapping. But like, you know, I grew up in that era, the J era, the Nas era, like, you know, all of them, man.
So would you put Drake's best rapping up against anyone in your top 20?
The content is a lot different than what I grew up listening to. But I believe that he can definitely stand with those guys.
Top 10?
You've got to put Drake in your top 10 at this point. I think he's just done too much for me.
Like lyrically.
No, it's difficult because he's never going to give you a full rap album.
I think you can
Which
put him
is
in there.
what
man.
the critique, like, but he's still done enough rapping to put him in the all-time top 10 list for me
And when
personally.
he's had to go toe to toe with rappers, I think he's proved himself.
For real.
Yeah. Obviously, the blemish on the record is the Pusha T thing, but many men are going to lose to Pusha.
But them man, like these man know that this Don can rap.
I need to listen to an album.
and that's where the annoyance comes from in regards to like what we got. But that's always been, we always said that's always a tough balancing act. Like you're half and half in it. He's never going to, because if he did 12 to 14 songs of what we got on this too, those aren't the songs that are going to be like hundreds of millions of streams. They're just not.
Yeah.
And he's at a point where like, I don't ever want to position someone as big in a rap, but he essentially is like pop star status, isn't it?
Yeah. So like,
but then he can afford to put out an album.
But if he's always been number one, like you want to protect the narrative around your name. Because the minute now he's 2-3, that's when you start talking about fall off. Even though like you initially started saying about, you heard the album was whack, and I was like, maybe that's a stretch, but it was a bit of a miss. It still does the numbers. Of course, you don't want to lean on numbers, but it still did numbers. And at a certain point, that's all the man really care about.
Yeah, fair.
And from track 1, Red Button, I heard the beat and I was like, yeah, he's gonna snap on
away,
this,
bro. You know.
I heard the beat and I was like, he's gonna snap at this. Like, and this is what he does when you question whether he's fallen off, like rap wise. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he'll deal with the commercial stuff. He's heard the noise. There was a lot of noise surrounding this album, so he's delivered in that sense. Do you know what I'm saying? Like stories about my brother.
Yeah.
Hard. Was that the one where he like had a line for Joe Budden?
Yeah, there's a line in there. Do you think this is justice for people like
for Joe Budden?
Yeah, it's just a little subliminal.
Yeah, because like, you know, one of the biggest critiques of
it wasn't even subliminal, it was blatant,
For All the Dogs was from Joe Budden, and he responded to Joe Budden on Instagram. But now this was like, you know, a little line. So he went into the studio and he changed a couple bars.
That's interesting.
Yeah, a little editing after.
Yeah, for sure. Like, or he just recorded a brand new one and just threw it out in time for this to come out. It was
recorded like in the space of like 5 days. It was like recorded quite quickly, innit?
Yeah, because Scary Hours is usually like a 2 or 3 pack. You know, so
I think this is, to you, what you're saying, this is an admission of like, maybe the album didn't hit because we got it so quickly. Yeah. Because if the album hits how it's meant to hit, we don't get new music from him that quickly. We don't.
Wick, man, he's got a line for Pusher, but like, you know, which goes to show that he's obviously still rattled.
Can't touch Pusher. He can't touch Budden either, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but
does it have to be rattled? It's like, if I hate you, I can hate you forever.
Yeah, it's true. It could be that. It could be that.
Now,
any opportunity that I get, like,
and especially if you're saying that, like, my biggest moments are maybe a bit more melodic and that, when it's now time to rap, because it was someone like him, if he does a street thing, we're not going to believe that from him, innit? We're not hearing that. So like, those are probably the more real raps you're going to get from Drake. So talk about, there was like definitely shots at like, not even, there's definitely shots at Kanye.
Yeah.
Talking about squashing it and then giving boost. Like you can hear, you know what he's talking about. So, but these are guys we know he's had issues with. So let him rap about them.
Yeah. Another song with J. Cole on this, Evil Ways, and they're really going back to back.
They're going on tour.
They've announced a tour together, so that's going to be epic. And then You Broke My Heart, which is going to be the one that's going to probably go off in the clubs.
That's the captions one on the gram.
Yeah, the Fuck My Ex.
Yeah. It's literally saying fuck my ex.
Yeah, it's literally like one of the hooks.
Seriously?
People are just going to be going around saying that.
God, you know, babes are going to be sliding down the wall crying.
Hasn't he been cussing exes for like 4 albums now?
Hey man, that's the answer,
even
bro.
For All the Dogs, like sent for Rihanna.
Hey,
like,
really?
Oh my god,
yeah.
He's come for Rihanna. Wow. Boy,
did you not hear Rihanna? She's over there ASAP and that, having a wonderful time. And that.
Apparently, he's got a charge coming up.
Serious?
Gun charge.
Yeah, Drake's at home celebrating.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. He looks like a dirty Macca as well. Like he tried to comfort her, like send her some flowers.
How do you feel about dirty Macca?
It works for who it works for.
Have you ever let someone successfully dirty Mac with you?
No, because I just have to look at you waywardly.
So you are a good woman. I love that, man.
I mean,
because I've always had a free, proper like women that allow dance to date, man. You know he's dirty Macking.
Yeah.
He's kicking in your boyfriend's back and that. You're just there giving him an alley oop and that.
No, I don't like that.
Tappings like
it's so icky.
You didn't even earn this, bruv.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're the worst
I think
types.
it's hilarious, man. I think me and my girlfriend talk about this all the time, dirty Macking. She never heard of the phrase before.
Don't put her onto stuff like that.
And then I told her what it was, and she was like, "So you were dirty Macking me?"
What?
But the thing is, I wasn't dirty.
Do you know what's so
macking.
crazy?
I wasn't
We didn't
dirty
coax this
macking.
out of you, man. Just snitching on himself for no reason.
Willingly, scary.
No, she said
Scary
that I
out
was
as four.
dirty macking, but I wasn't. I was just kind of like, she was telling me about she's having, you know,
A situation.
and I was talking to her, you know.
Okay.
Oh, you was
Giving
guiding her
advice,
through
giving
it.
advice,
Being a
you
good
know?
man.
But she was like,
Feminist.
nah, you're dirty macking. And I was just like, because I sent her like,
Nah,
a lot of
women are
tunes.
wicked.
You know, back in the day, like dirty macking tunes were like, you know,
And that's
Joe.
that's
Joe
the
was the
backbone
best.
of R&B.
Bro, that
Yeah.
was R&B.
All the
you know
things your
what I
man can't do.
Dude.
Hate. Unfiltered hate.
Yeah, it's true.
Take you out on a night cruise on a yacht. Nah,
Exactly,
sorry.
Yeah, so I said her those.
Can't even
She was
drag him
just
by his
kinda
bald
like,
head.
You know.
So what was the conclusion? Did you admit to being a dirty man?
No, I still deny it, obviously.
Okay.
I'm just like, I didn't dirty Mac. I was
You
just
still deny it, or
I
it's
was just
not
being
true?
your friend.
That's
Oh,
rich of her, actually.
you know, I
The
was just being a
audacity.
friend.
Well, so
Stand up.
After she's like, you guys are successfully together, now you're calling me a dirty man.
Yeah, can you imagine?
And you're looking at you
Says
don't
a lot
want to talk
about
to me to
you.
get here.
Person can't be retrospective again.
No, man. No. Clean it
Nah.
up for me, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Dirty Mac in a Jace, innit? Just a Jace.
The
Yeah.
past was a little bit foggy. She forgot some details.
Not
He had
foggy.
to-
But
he
I
had to
think
remind her.
sometimes women know which one of their exes or friends who have tried it before, they know which one's gonna dirty Mac. So if they say something specific like, "Oh yeah, I'm just having some problems with my man,"
And they wait for you
know
to-
this guy's gonna try and say something like, "Oh, you know, you don't really deserve that." They know it, and sometimes they want to hear it, which is fair enough.
thing is-
a real man would do X, Y, Z.
Yeah,
the thing
and
is,
that's fair enough.
Hang on. You can tell a babes that you don't deserve this without even wanting her. Like, let's just put this out there.
I don't know why that's so funny.
Yeah, but
What are you doing there?
the implication is,
Nah, but
Have you got a scandal coming? What's going on here?
Yeah.
there's no scandal, but like,
yeah, but man,
hey,
as soon as you
yo.
say
What's
that, if you're an ex or someone who's tried to move her before, the
Yeah.
implication is that I
right,
wouldn't
right.
do that to
No,
you.
Because you're going to a
Which-
safe space, you know.
yes,
Yeah.
and I understand that. I totally understand that.
We've all
I just
been
wanted
there,
to
man.
put it out there. Yeah,
We
Like,
hate all our girlfriends' male
if
friends.
a friend's come to me and is complaining about a Donny that's like obviously doing a madness, I'm obviously going to be like, yeah, you know what? That's not the right situation that you need to be in. I don't want to be with you.
Oh, you're different
I'm just
to us.
saying.
All the women around me that they don't come to me for advice anymore.
Nah,
I give them I give them the mad harsh truth.
Bro, I didn't say that they come to me all the time.
No. Like the harsh truth to the point where they don't want to tell me again.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I find out
you.
stuff like 8 months down the line. Oh, you're not with him anymore.
Oh my god. Oh,
You didn't tell me.
Ew.
But women, they also make it obvious when they've ended the situation online.
Oh, okay, yeah. Bat signal and stuff.
They just
what do you
do
mean?
stuff. And I'm like, he did it again, didn't he?
Oh, right.
Oh my god. It was the finger whack for me.
I was like, I've seen this one before.
He did it again, didn't he? Okay.
We're all the same though, man. You can see with the guys, man, start going out bare and that. Suddenly at all the brunches, all the day parties. Come on, man. You're single again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reminiscing?
Yeah, it's like man them get in the gym after like a breakup or something, trying to look their best or whatever.
Yeah.
Trying to get ready for Miami.
You
for next
can
year.
always tell like your boy will be like, oh, you going gym? Do you need a gym partner? And you're just like, oh, where's your girl? You did, you know
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Can we talk
You
about that? How do
never
you
used
guys
to holler at me like, now you're...
How do you
Now
guys
you're
feel
back.
about that? Chris, you can lead this one, yeah? So, like, you've got that, you're one of your friends, and she's a bit lost in the sauce. You're happy for her, but she's not really around anymore. She's not coming rock her brunch. Like, you know, there's no more clink, clink. Then my man disses her, and now she's suddenly around and available. And do you welcome her with open arms, or, like, do you put her through, like, pre-season training a bit? Like, what's the approach?
If you're truly friends,
Yeah.
it would have been something that would have been addressed beforehand. Like that wouldn't be the first time that she
Or a
told
couple
about
memes
it.
in that, in the group chat.
No,
Certain
that's long.
gal.
I'm telling you. So, like, hey, so you don't know me again.
Okay.
But if it's your friend, that's your friend. You're just
Yeah.
like, oh my god, okay. Like,
How many
come
times
on.
can you do that, though?
Like,
You can
it's
just,
also not every day. You
Yeah,
can't just
don't
disappear.
like make being in a relationship your whole identity.
Yeah, go outside, do
very
stuff.
true, yeah.
Touch grass.
Yeah,
Chat to your friends.
be free from that man.
Okay.
Or woman.
Yeah,
It's true, yeah. Because even the man, them were like, certain dons will just disappear.
I don't think the man them care that much.
Nah, but
I
you
like
got
what you
them.
mean.
You got them dons that like show up to like the girls' night. Go away.
Scary. If my friend
Yes,
brought her
that's
man to a girls' night, I'm asking.
Well, is that a real
Right
thing?
here.
I've seen people tweet about it, but the man them actually go to like brunches.
But I'm sure it happens.
Yeah.
I'm sure it
Nah,
happens.
leave your man at home.
Yeah, leave that man.
Has it ever happened to you? Have you ever been out with your girls and one of your girls has brought their man?
No, they have more sense than that.
Has my man ever accidentally on purposely like just showed up?
No, that's weird.
Because in my head, I'm thinking, why would he even want to go?
But
If he
some men
knows
are
it's-
so scary.
You know what, facts.
It's true, yeah.
Yeah.
That's, as a man, you shouldn't want to just let her like chill out with her mates, innit?
But yeah, and then you've also got the babes that wants her man to be everywhere with her.
Bird.
Wow.
Okay.
Sorry.
Passionate.
Sorry.
God.
Vigor.
I'm so
my
sorry.
days.
That one just jumped out.
and like there's nothing wrong with integrating, like, doing things together with your friends, their friends, whoever's friends, whatever. But like when it becomes like, oh, I thought it was just going to be you, like where your friends are like, did he really need to come?
Yeah.
Or the man them like, did she really need to be here?
Ruin the night of that.
Everyone's
It's
on the
our
next
time.
page.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what? Yeah. Now that I think about it, I've been out with my boys back like a long time ago, and one of them's brought their girl, like, and you've had to like, we pulled him to the side, but like, why
What, pep talking in
Did
the
you
middle of
like?
the
Why
dance?
did you?
bring your girl? Like,
What kind? Where were you? Like, what was it?
a rave.
Oh, so it was just guys. And
Just the
her.
man.
It was
them.
just a man them, and then
And
he
then-
brought his
Oh,
girl,
yeah, that's weird.
and we were just kind of like, right,
Like
why
we're
did
busy. Like
Translation is you don't bring sand to the beach. It's what a certain man are trying to say.
It wasn't even that, It was just kind of like it's just
Yeah,
man
it's just
them.
the
We're going
guys.
out, we're going to
Yeah.
enjoy ourselves, and whatnot. And we know that if you brought your girl, you're not gonna be with us.
Yeah.
You're just gonna be. You have to, be with your
He's
girl.
safe, bro. It's his missus. You're not worried about Donny's safety. He's face to face whining his babes and that.
The litness will be capped though. That's what it is.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
there's you guys are probably going to end up
But
having
then
an
there's a school
argument
of
about
thought saying,
something.
Yeah.
why is the litmus
Yeah.
capped?
Like it's just, it was
bro,
just
what's wrong with you? What's good?
I'm a Catholic. Why is the litmus capped?
The Catholics don't even want this. They don't subscribe to this bird behavior.
Is he giving party?
He's giving bozo.
Yeah.
But yeah, just no. Let people enjoy stuff. And I know where you're going. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that your behavior necessarily should be any different.
Yeah.
But if it's, especially in this day and age where people don't really see each other that often, if it's just a chance for the guys to go out,
Yeah.
just let them enjoy stuff.
Very
Similarly,
agree.
if it's the babe, just go out with your friends. Like, just, you can be
Do you not want
independent.
space?
Yeah.
But this comes from the babes that want to live in your skin and that.
When I get in from the club.
No?
Yeah, there's even a limit to that. Like, I wouldn't, not in the club.
Skin
That's
you
weird.
to death.
Yeah, no, it's too much.
Yeah, no, I hear it. Don't want to stretch a point too much. But we enjoyed the Drake Scary Hours.
I
series.
did, man.
Yeah.
I did. And long may it continue. I'm just going to be listening to For All the Dogs from 24 to,
To the end.
to the end.
I hear it. Yeah, no, I'm not mad at it at all, man. I was like, yeah, man. There was no surprise. Like, yeah, he's rapping. He rap as well. So, like, just give us more of this, innit?
Yeah, well, that's going to be like this. The two songs that he's got with J. Cole is going to serve well in the tour.
Did you guys see the video?
Yes.
Cold.
Yeah, I really enjoyed
Oh, the
it.
video's cold, man.
Yeah.
It looks like they spent a pretty penny on that.
Yeah, they really did.
Yeah, for sure.
I even enjoyed the rapping. Aubrey's not really my bag.
So last one when I think we was talking about Diddy's show with gigs and about like it maybe being like before all the brazenness, like maybe like a weird pairing in regards to just like what's it gonna look like, sound like. Do you think it's a good pairing in regards to going on tour, Drake and J. Cole?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean they're the leaders of this rap thing. They're a part of the big three, and it just I think obviously
who's the third one?
Kendrick. So, but Kendrick's like active every like 5 years. So, and his music doesn't align with Drake's today in 2023. So I think
I feel like he's probably the most overrated rapper.
who
Kendrick.
I could tell by the way he asked, but I was like, yeah.
they're
Yeah,
part of
I was thinking you was gonna say
of
Kendrick, but-
of the past. What's it? 10 years. They have been the leaders of
They're the front runners. I
They're the front
heard
runners.
some people arguing about they're the front runners. I don't think you can argue against it being those three because
You cannot.
like in regards to the last 10 plus years, yeah.
So,
People have had their moments, but no one consistently performed
Cole.
Has J. Cole been consistent?
way more than a lot of other guys
Yeah.
since they be like on the scene. Yeah.
And he's still rapping at a high level. Like Cole just seems like he just wants to rap at this point. and make good music. He's got an album coming as well.
He gets on songs and violates the
Yeah,
lead artist.
yeah. He gets on a song and he just murders it. So
And if you listen to the lyrics, to your point, like he actually is a lot closer in content in a minute to Drake.
yeah,
Like if you actually listen to his lyrics, you're like,
So-
okay, yeah, this would actually work.
So are Jay-Z and Nas like just outside of the rap race then?
No, but you're talking about these are like GOATs, icons.
like they're 50 years old. Like they've got other objectives. Do you know what I mean? Although,
But they're still dropping
Nas,
albums,
Yeah,
though.
Nas has dropped like 6 in the past 2 or 3 years. So
Wow, is it? Nas has dropped like 6 albums.
Yeah, all the
yeah,
King's Disease.
he won a
series.
Grammy last year.
Wow, I'm so out of the loop.
That was just basically a do-over for the years where he didn't win when he should have won in it, so they gave him one eventually. Innit?
Damn, wow.
So, but I know those
Are they
they're the
good,
guys,
though?
isn't it?
Yeah, a few of them. A few of them. I actually bought one. So
I don't think 3 hit as much as I would have liked it.
out of King's Disease
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Magic.
King's Disease.
Yeah,
Oh.
because he
So
dropped
there's
2.
3 King diseases.
Yeah, and 3 Magics.
Wow.
Because you got, I think, got like a situation with Mass Appeal.
Yeah,
After he came out like a major label situation, saw that his business, he was in a lot investing in like the tech world and stuff, and people like, his portfolio investment was.
but this is Cole and Drake and Kendrick's era. So them two going on a tour together, like it's like it'll be as big as like Watch the Throne in a way.
I think it would be good.
Does this also maybe kind of expose maybe why Drake didn't go as hard on first person shooter? You know, everyone's like, J. Cole smoked him on that song.
Drake,
Not everyone, but that was like a little bit of chatter.
Drake just seemed like he wanted the moment more than the back and forth,
'Cause we
in
got-
which and what they did on Either Ways.
Because if you do the back and forth on that, maybe you don't get the tour.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Especially like with a beat like that, and the whole biggest what, like that's gonna be
That's going to go off in
that's gonna go off, and
the
like
arena.
it's just gonna be mad. It's just gonna be mad. It's something to definitely look forward to.
I was saying, I'm referencing like legends and cornerstones of hip hop. Andre 3000, we spoke on it last week, saying that he was releasing this flute album. It came out.
New Blue Sun,
New Blue Sun. You've listened to it, Vans, innit?
half of it.
Okay.
It's quite long, like 8
What's the running
songs, but it's an hour and 28 minutes.
Goodness
So-
me.
Yeah, last song being the longest, 17 minutes.
I won't speak on it because I've not actually listened to the album, but the reason I brought him up and that up, he did a few interviews, innit?
Yeah.
And there's a clip going around about him speaking about why basically he didn't give what we would expect him to be like rapping because he's like of a certain age. Do you feel like there's like an age limit in rap?
Me personally, no, but I understand, the energy around rap was always like a young man's game. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because what we tend to do, like when a rapper's getting on a bit, they're no longer relevant and blah, blah, blah. It's only like Nas and Jay, like, they've managed to kind of bring it to a new level where whenever they drop, there are still going to be people that are waiting to hear what they have to say at this point in their career. And like, I don't mind rappers aging. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just about like, does your content reflect that
Yeah.
at a certain age? Do you know what I mean? Like, so I think it's still possible, like as a person, with more life experience, your vocabulary's probably got better. You've probably like, and this is the thing as well, like I think in hip hop it's a young man's game, is because it's relatable as well, like where they didn't necessarily have like what they may have now, and people want to be able to relate to that, like so I guess the reason why Andre is probably saying that is for all of these kind of intended purposes, that like this is a young man's thing. Like it's not coming to me in a way that it would come to someone that's like maybe 15 years younger. And he's just at that place in his life. Like I don't think he's ever wanted to do this thing like as a solo piece. So I think like we should still allow artists to kind of do whatever they feel that they need to do. Like he's chosen himself at this point. He's not forcing it. He's just doing what's naturally coming to him at this point in time. He was like, I tried, but it just wasn't coming to me.
Do you think it's fair to say this album is kind of like the embodiment, if you will, of people saying once you've made it and you're successful, like you don't have that hunger because you've achieved everything and you've got all of the cars and houses and stuff. There's not that kind of drive to find the content or go to that place and make the kind of music that you were making before.
I think that plays a part as well. I think obviously you want to allow someone to control their narrative, innit? But if maybe you want to nitpick and be like, maybe it's not that, it's the age thing. Maybe you don't have it.
Yeah.
That's also there as well. And you'd want to then protect your image, your legacy, and the whole narrative in regards to being an icon in this space. This is just a side quest and a side mission. And who can really critique just instrumentals? Like,
it's true.
This is just me blowing into this wind instrument. Like, you can't judge it with the same lens you would my albums with Big Boy. Yeah. I think that's, not to like discredit what he's saying, but like if you want to maybe nitpick a little bit, that's also a possibility where it's like, guys, I just ain't got it in me right now, innit?
I don't have it, yeah.
I mean, yeah, like Andre is like 48, so
48 years old.
It's like in the past couple of years, like we've heard of Andre, we know, well, in the past decade, we've seen a lot of great verses from Andre, but it's just like, I think there was one where he was like, I just can't go on tour. Like, I don't have it in me. Like, it's always kind of been an issue for him. If you go over and ask Big Boy, I'm sure like he would like to lock in and do another
He was
Outkast
vexed at a
album.
point. That's why my man apologized. He was vexed.
Yeah.
Because they lost out on a lot of money.
Because Andre didn't want to go on tour, and he can't tour Outkast on his own because Andre, arguably the more prominent member.
Yeah.
So
I think we've done this to him as well. I think we've hyped Andre up to a point where he probably feels like he can't deliver what it is we expect him to deliver.
Maybe.
Because I think when they were making their first 3 albums, especially, there wasn't that kind of hype. People knew he was a good rapper, but it wasn't this kind of whole, he's on Mount Rushmore. He's one of the top 5.
He was almost pleading like for people to listen to them. Yeah,
exactly. So, but now it's kind of like, Andre's like top 5 rapper. So maybe he just doesn't want to drop something that just doesn't live up to the expectations.
They want to win a legacy, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
Speakerbox and The Love Below brought them to a new level as well.
That's mainstream.
A new mainstream level.
New mainstream level, where they might not have been ready for, but like you can't argue when you made a Heya.
Because if you have a fancy dress party, people are dressing up as the outfit from the video, innit?
Yeah,
so that's like an iconic thing.
Yeah, no, it is. I want to the question I asked initially about age, I do hear some of those things about like growth and stuff, but if it was to actually go and look here, there are a lot of popping rappers who are
in
the
40s.
wrong side of 30, wrong side of 35, 40, who aren't showing much growth in music. Didn't Future just celebrate his 40th birthday the other day?
Yeah.
Donnie isn't giving us the suns and the moons and Mansa Musa.
But it's
still,
but we still then say Future needs to grow up.
It's reflective of his lifestyle as well.
Yeah.
Like,
but you can call cap because he also told us that he doesn't take drugs like that. So
Future.
Yeah, he came out and said like he actually doesn't take drugs like that and we're like, raw, okay. So I hear you, but I think sometimes, yes, you can show age and growth and stuff, but I think sometimes it's on a case by case basis and where you are. Like, say like with the Jay-Z thing, when you're attached to that powerhouse, it can't be bitches and hoes anymore because it affects her.
Yeah.
So it's where you also at in life as well a little bit, and then your next direction, because there was time he put on the suit and he was doing American Gangster, because you can't overtly, as you're crossing over, you're hanging out with Barack and that, you can't do the drug talk too overt. You've got to sell it in a certain way that I am channeling this era in music. You've got to really sell a narrative. I'm making sense here, innit? So
yeah. No, you're making sense. But
go on.
I was going to say, even with Dre though, his raps have always been mature-ish.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, he's never really been on what Big Boy's rapping about.
Yeah.
Like all these pimps and hoes and stuff. Yeah. A little bit, but not really. So I feel like when I saw the interview where he was talking about, what am I going to talk about? Having a colonoscopy or something.
Talk about that though.
Exactly. In my head I was thinking, but you could rap about all of this stuff.
That's why I was like, I called a little bit of cap.
There's
like
an audience.
Yeah.
There's an audience.
Yeah, I didn't really buy what he was saying.
Because if it's good, I love 444. And some people, yes, they didn't. It's not big pimping, but I'm sorry, bro. We're not pimping again.